Now in this lesson I'm going to show you how in a YouTube video you can have links straight from your videos out to your Facebook and your Twitter streams. Sounds pretty cool, right? Now ordinarily you can't do that because the associated websites, as we saw in a previous video, can only be linked to your personal WordPress page, right? So this neat trick I'm going to show you allows you to do exactly that. Now before we get started, I need you to have your own WordPress web page. This is important. Without that, your own WordPress site, this isn't going to work. The second thing I'm going to need you to do is I'm going to need you to have Pretty Link Pro. Now the link to this is just here. I want you to click on this link, purchase it. Don't worry, it's not going to break the bank, and then download it to your computer. That's the second thing you're going to need to do. Alright, so what's the effect of all of this? Well, let me show you. Let's go to one I prepared earlier.
Buongiorno, it's Nate.
I'll stop it just here, you don't need to listen to me. Now, where it says I'm on Twitter, click here. That's an external annotation. Okay, watch what happens as we play the video.
AustraliaWOW.com.
Click to the link, and it's taking me to my Twitter stream. Now, it can easily take me to my Facebook stream as well, not a drama. Let me show you how to do exactly this. Now what you do is come back to WordPress, and what you do to install it is go down to plugins, add new, and what we're going to do is install the plugin that we've just downloaded. So go up here to upload plugin, and then it's going to ask you, well, where's the file? So of course you'll now choose the file. There's the file that we just downloaded, and you'll OK that one. Okay, now you're going to click on install now, you're going to let it upload, and at the end it's going to come up with an option where it says we'll activate it, and you'll say yes, click on activate, and then it will come up as activation successful, and that'll be job done. Here's one I prepared earlier, so I've done all of that, and what you're looking for now is if you scroll down the page you'll have your pretty link, right? Now this is where it all gets really exciting. So let's go ahead and click on this one, and what we're going to do, let's click on that one and bring it up, and what we're going to do is, here's one I prepared earlier. What you're going to do, let's do our Facebook page now. So we're going to do our Facebook page, we're going to go to our Facebook, we're going to click on our profile so we get our complete URL up here. Let's say copy this URL, and then what we're going to do is go back to Pretty Link, and we're going to add a pretty link. And now what we're going to do is make this one up here, this redirection type, let's make this one a permanent, and the target URL, let's paste it into just there, right? So that Facebook link to your profile, we paste it in just here. Where it says pretty link down here, it gives you a weird old number. In this case, I just recommend, if it's going to be your Facebook one, let's type in Facebook. All right. Down here, it's important to tick this one where it says no follow this link. Okay, now once you've done all that, let's put a title on there too, I'm sorry. Let's call this one Nathan's Facebook page link. There we go, just for our own reference. Once you've done that, click on create. And up she comes. Now I did the Twitter one exactly the same thing. Instead of taking the Facebook one, what I did is I went to my account. So I clicked on my account just here. I took the entire twitter.com/username, so in this case /AustraliaWOW, so I copied that one. I add a new pretty link. I did exactly the same thing, but obviously, let me just go ahead and click on it so you can have a look. Obviously, down here on the target URL, that's where I pasted it in there. Okay, but everything else is exactly the same. Okay. So now we've got that, what we can now do is go into our video that we're concerned with. Alright, so what we're now going to do is we're going to go to the annotations, and we're going to bring up the video concerned.
Buongiorno, it's Nate.
We're going to pause me, and what we're now going to do is add a Facebook annotation in here. So let's go ahead and click on add annotation. Let's click on note, and you can see it's up here. It looks a bit blah. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the color of this one for now. Let's just make this one I don't know, let's make it a, there we go, red. That sounds reasonable. And what we're going to do is I'm on Facebook. Click here. Okay, so I'm going to grab the annotation, and I'm also going to move that one to there, and I'm going to just resize it a little bit. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Happy days. All right, so the important thing now is that we click on the link just here. Now what we're going to do at this point is we're going to go back to Pretty Link, click down on the Pretty Link so it brings up our links, and now we're going to go up to our Facebook one, and we're going to click on Copy to Clipboard, and as you can see it's copied. So let's go back to our annotation, and down in the link here, let's just paste that in there. Happy days. Alright, so let's just move down a little bit so we can see. Let's zoom into our timeline, and what we're going to do is going to have the annotation on the screen, in this case for the same time as the Twitter one. So let's just move this bad boy over a little bit. Let's extend it a little bit so it's on the screen at the same time, as you can see. Okay, that all looks pretty good to me. So now what we're going to do is save, that's the important bit, and we're going to click on Publish. Let's go ahead and do that. Published, yay. So let's go back to our video, back to the watch mode.
Buongiorno, it's Nate from AustraliaWOW.
And as you can see, now the annotation's on the screen. So let's see the result of our work, shall we? Let's go ahead and play and click it. And there we go, through to my Facebook profile straight away. Pretty cool, right? So that's how you do external annotations directly to your social streams from within your videos by using the Pretty Link Pro and the technique I've shown you in this lesson.